Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so excited because we're going to be talking about Gilligan's Island and all the glue episodes. Now I want to make sure that I'm very clear about this, but before I get into that, make sure to participate in the giveaway. In this video, I'm going to reveal to you how you can win your very own Season 3 DVD set of Gilligan's Island, where you could see all the episodes from that season. I'll send it free of charge to you. How can you win? Well, you gotta watch the entire video and I'll let you know. It's very simple. Now, as I mentioned previously, we're going to be talking about the glue episodes. Now, you may ask, what does that even mean? Well, there's many terms that are interchangeable for this substance. You can call it glue, syrup, sap from a tree, or even rubber. And what I mean is they mostly look the same in all the scenes and in all the episodes, and it's used for the same purpose. It seems when it comes out of a tree, the substance is a certain way, and then later when you boil it, it's a certain way, and so forth. We'll get all into that, guys and gals, but I want to see how many of you actually knew that this substance appears in several episodes of Gilligan's Island, which is really cool because that means that there's a bit of continuity here. So let's start in the first appearance of this substance, and that is of course season 1 episode 8. It's called Goodbye Island, an episode that I absolutely love. And in this one, the whole gang is trying to get off the island, and the professor's trying to come up with this substance or a type of way that they can get off the island, either by using nails. He tries to create nails, fails miserably. So they decide to ward off some steam by making some pancakes, and they need syrup. So they find out that there's a lot of sap or syrup coming from trees, and Gilligan goes along with Marianne, and they drill a couple holes in trees, and they find that they can get this sap, this syrup, and they put it on the pancakes, and it tastes amazingly great. But then they see that this sap, this syrup, has certain properties. It's almost like glue. It'll bond instantly. That's what I mean. They call it sap, they call it syrup, but then it's a glue-like substance. It hardens the boards to the actual minnow, and that allows them, in their idea, to get off the island. Unfortunately, it's not permanent glue, it comes off. And so that should be kept in mind throughout the entire series as well as throughout the video. Moving on to season 2, the second appearance of this glue-like substance, season 2 episode 2, Beauty Is As Beauty Does. In this one, we have a contest between all the women on the island to see who is the most beautiful. Of course, the Howells are in this together. We also have Marianne that's partnered up with a professor, and Skipper is with Ginger. Now that leaves Gilligan as an odd one out, so he is the judge of this contest. And in a very funny particular scene where the girls are kind of doing this bathing beauty contest type scene, it's really funny. They're all doing their talents. Marianne starts with a soft shoe, but before that, the conniving Mr. Howell gets some of this glue. It looks exactly the same like the glue from season 1, that sap, remember, hardens, and he pours it on the stage so that Marianne, basically, it fumbles her little routine. She steps in it, and it's this little famous scene where it's all elasticy and sticky. It's really funny, and it makes its appearance in season 2. Just 2 episodes later, in episode 4 of season 2, we see the episode Smile, You're on Mars Camera. One of my absolute favorites. In this one, we have a Mars lander, a Mars kind of camera system that lands on the island accidentally. I won't go through the entire plot, but I'll just let you know that the lens on this camera breaks, and they figure that they have to put it together. They want to relay images from the island back to mission control to let them know, hey, we're here on the island. So they think, what can we use? We can use maybe rubber bands. That's not a good idea. What if we use rubber, some type of glue? And they remember, they don't say, hey, this is the same substance, but it looks exactly the same, and they use that to fuse together and fix that lens, which actually does bring clear pictures back to mission control. Fortunately, they don't get off the island in this one, but it makes for a hilarious episode. Moving on to episode 17, it's called You've Been Disconnected. Now in this one, it's fantastic because we have a telephone line, cables, that wash up onto the island after a big storm. And in this one, they say, well, the professor thinks, why don't we call for help? That is, we use the lines to tap into the lines and call someone in a country or maybe the United States. So they break the line, and at some point they do have to use some glue to seal it back up together, and they use this substance. There's a really funny scene where Gilligan makes just a mess of things as always. It's a great episode, and the substance is glue. This tree sap makes an appearance. Before we reveal the last moment on Gilligan's Island where they see this substance, I want to let you know how you can win this Season 3 DVD set. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it before. If you already have been subscribed, then you're already a step closer to winning the giveaway. Also, thumbs up this video and leave a comment letting me know which one of these episodes are your favorite regarding the glue, the tree sap substance. And then finally, there's a link in the description. Don't leave it in the comments. A link in the description that you put your contact information just for me so that when I pick the winner, I know where to send the DVD. Now let's get to the final moment. It does come from season 2 again, but it's episode 25. It's called Operation Steam Heat. It's one of my absolute favorites. Gilligan discovers this hot spring right below at a certain area in the island, and he thinks, wow, the benefit of hot water on the island, it's amazing. So he tells the whole gang, and everyone's a bit selfish about it. You know, of course, Mr. Howell wants to take a bath, Skipper wants to shower, and the girls want hot water to wash dishes, and of course to do other little luxuries. So he gets into a little bit of trouble. There's leaks everywhere. How does he fix these leaks? Yep, with that sap-like substance. What's really funny, remember in the first mention of this substance that everything breaks apart, this glue is temporary. So go back to all the moments that I noticed, all that glue would eventually fall apart. It's funny that Gilligan is using it again. I want to know your thoughts, guys and gals. Hopefully you participate in the giveaway. Who noticed that all of these moments are there in this Gilligan's Island series? I think it's really, really cool. If I did miss it and there's another instance where this glue appears, let me know and maybe I'll address it in a future video. We'll see you next time, guys and gals, and don't forget, be hopeful. Thank you to everyone who supports me and my channel, especially through Patreon, where you could be listed on here. My awesome diamond tier patrons, Gary N, Sydney R, David D, and Ricky. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you back real soon. Links, playlists to my other 1,300 videos could be found in the description.